Welcome back. Sayaka Maizono has just been murdered. And we have no clue who did it. Jesus H. Christ. This is the worst. We just promised we'd do whatever it takes to get her out of here. And now she's dead. And my cat wants attention. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Everyone's here. We're in the gym. You're awake! Finally! Are you okay? Well, no, he's not. I don't think he is, Hina. His crush just straight up died. Someone murdered her. Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
it's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Sayaka. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? I'm afraid it wasn't, Makoto. What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. And one of us did it. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man. What do you think is going to happen if you go out there? What good is it going to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone. Stab wound. Probably left to bleed out. She seemed to be writing something with her last breath.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then, why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Kuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But, so, I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates the school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. Yeah, it was one of us. Oh boy. The one who killed her is one of you. But which one? Nobody had a reply for that. Who did it though? That's what I want to know. One of us killed Sayaka? There's got to be some way to find out. Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dog get shot up with a Gatling gun. Why would you put that image into my head? You piece of shit. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. He's right, unfortunately, Makoto. As much as you don't want to believe it, if they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Oh, Chihiro, I know it's hard for you, but we'll get through it, okay, darling?
What is this?
Someone killed someone! Unfortunately, yes, Taka, they did. It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm with the stuffed animal here. Stuffed animal? If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here.
Hey,
You're super
come
naive.
on now.
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. Bitch, I am the real thing. The real thing?
now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackend that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. That must be what those truth bullets and skills are for. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
So if Sayaka's killer gets off scot-free, if we can't manage to prove who did it, then the rest of us are all gonna die?
Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well, so, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? I'm pretty sure he means you gon' die. Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Yep, I called it. Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean exactly what it sounds like, I'm afraid, Chihiro.
execution is execution. Execution!
Execute? Sorry.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Oof. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well,
What a
done.
smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. I don't think Taka would ever kill anyone, to be honest. If anything, he'd probably get killed himself. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an Inquisition type thing. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Okay.
Hey!
Oh, wait! Hold on a second!
The hell are you talking
You're
about?
freaking insane, you know that? Junko, you're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do, are you?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Well, I'm sorry, you don't have a choice.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking
What?
about?
Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this.
I
Don't be so selfish.
believe it!
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. Why are you talking like you're some kind of RPG hero or some shit? No. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. She isn't, is she? As he said that, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. But then, Junko, no!
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Don't. Oh no, she's gonna get herself killed.
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Junko, no.
I invoke the mighty summon spell.
What?
Help to me, godly spear, Gungnir.
Gungnir? What? Holy fuck! Jesus Christ! Junko!
This wasn't supposed to.
What?
Why? Me?
Holy shit! Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. We only just gotten to know her!
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all need to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. You just straight up killed her. Granted, she did violate a rule by attacking you, but You could have just thrown her in a dungeon or some such. That was brutal. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
Yeah, no fucking kidding. This bear is for real.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
She just got shish kebabbed.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
She got skewered. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. Ouch! It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. Well, she violated the rule, sure, but she didn't deserve that! In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. Yes, it is! And this is coming from a woman who plays Mortal Kombat and barely gets squeamish. She just died, that's all. Just went and died because you killed her. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. I want to punch you. I want to punch you through the screen. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. I'm gonna rip the stuffing out of you. I swear, I get my hand on your ass. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. Well, yeah, people die when they are killed. That's the way it should be. But not like this. Not like this! This is reality! Why? Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. You're an asshole.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Get him, Kyoko.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. You know full well what she means. You're just being deliberately obtuse. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? No, you've been waiting to kill someone this whole fucking time. You're saying you'll admit it. Damn it! Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackens. Ta-da! This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? The security cameras. Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. A judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And he's gone. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. Yikes. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. I know it's hard to believe, Makoto. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. That's Kyoko for you, cool, calm, collected. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh? Even Leon is confused.
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. Jeez, I hope these parts aren't going for too long. I'm sorry if these are way too long.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say! Especially after what's happened!
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation. So we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. Mood. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then,
Fine, then I'll stay here on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Not as OP as fucking Geralt in Soul Calibur 6. Jesus fuck. Namco, please nerf that guy. Since we won't be able to help investigate. We're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. That's the spirit, Hina.
just a second.
Hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but... she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second! She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Yeah, dude. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to burst your bubble. Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. Yufumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Me. Toko? She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. I know, sweetie.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear. I'm with you, Mondo. Fuck him.
What the heck?
I hate this. But still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. We'll figure it out, Hina. Don't worry. Celeste?
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Ah, well, she's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Look, in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. Wait, do everyone suspect us now? Because we traded rooms with her? What the fuck? The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation and construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so...
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually...
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. But then aren't you going to be needing to murder yourself? Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway...
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. It wasn't me. It was not us. No, it was not Makoto. What are you implying?
This is
It
very
was you.
suspicious.
No? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one dress and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone's expecting much from you anyway. Wow, rude. Alright, I guess I better get going. Oh, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? Seems so. How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is...
Sorry, my noise
Execution! Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas!
looking over
Torn
this.
apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
Yeah. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Oh, we got new music. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Estimated. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Let's do it, Makoto. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook, so we can use this in the trial. Don't know how yet, though. Hero? No way! I seriously don't want to die here!
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God in Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here! Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Is he ever, though? Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Juko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. That's alright then, darling. You do what you can. Well, I think we're done at the gym for now. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Nothing here then. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. I won't make any progress without investigating it. Oh, I like this music. Epic sax. Or whatever. Trumpet? So I head to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off the parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Sorry. Nars. Lint roller. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Who knows? There's scratch marks on the walls and floor. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It might be. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. You wouldn't have heard anything, sweetie. The rooms are soundproof, remember? That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Maybe. I was thinking that myself, Sakura. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Mondo?
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. Yeah, maybe. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely
you
possible.
son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard!
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hands to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So
dead.
if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it? He's got you there, bro.
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
is she a detective or something?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stopped straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What is it? Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. What? Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Cleanliness has been added. Okay. Can I go in here? I should look around here first. I can check out other spots later. Uh-huh. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now, okay? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
We ain't exactly in the
What?
mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. It's like, why the hell would we? Huh. Why indeed? Can I go here now? That's the same.
Well,
That's That's the same. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right! We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys, too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Now can I go in there? Really? Well, what else could there possibly be? Monitor. Surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using it to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. They're gouged in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Well, let's hope we make the right choice then for all our sakes. I see.
by the way.
That's the same.
You son of... You fucking...
Same.
Yo.
This is my first time playing this, so...
Hey.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during a struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So, why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay, so that's what I needed to check. Alright. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... Sayaka. No, I can't let it get to me. Be strong, Makoto. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. There she is. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. That's a lot of blood. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. Oh, McCarter. Honey, I know this is awful, but you gotta be strong. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. We gotta find her killer. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. It looks like a knife. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Isn't there like a kitchen somewhere with knives in there? Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, well, that might be that gold coating of the replica sword. So she might have used that to try to defend herself. Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. And there's some kind of writing behind her. So she must have been writing a message with her last breaths. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. 037, and there I saw... What? Hey, there's a faint line running between the two ones. Oh no. No, it couldn't have been. 11037 with a faint line between the two ones. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? That would explain the blood on her finger. It can't have been though, that would be too easy. Yeah, this is the same. Yep. Arms around the bathroom and inflicted the deadly wound. Poor McCarter. Okay, so that's it for the bathroom.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. That's because you haven't seen someone friggin' just die up until now. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what it could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting the way we found her... Ah, my nose. Sorry, guys. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well?
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Well, think about it. If she's sitting like that, and that's the only place she could reach with her working hand, sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I can't imitate her voice very well, I'm sorry. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Damn, she looked good like that though. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Huh. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. We will do that in the next one. See you guys then. Bye.